Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Xavi Simons. Berger can get it clear. And it's Gravenberch. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Solot. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the...
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. And he's there to clear it. Gravenberch. And here's Depay. There's the shot! Herring after the ball here. And it's played in here. Bob. And the counter is on. Oh, Red, nice interception. Van Dijk. Timber. Reinders. Marlen. Xavi Simons. Searching pass, he's played. It's Memphis Depay! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Ryerson, and it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. Gakpo, Gravenberch. The Netherlands ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Gravenberch cuts it out. Nice physical challenge. Solot. And here's Haaland. Bob opts to play it back. Solot's cross. Van Dijk. Gravenberch, gently done. Does really well to win the ball there. Ryerson. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared. And it's Reinders. And here's Depay. And here's Xavi Simons. Oh, look at the space here. Haaland. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super find. Just the keeper to beat. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Van Dijk clears it away. Gakpo gets good distance on it. Moved on forwards.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cuts out the pass. Looking to break at pace. And here's Gakpo. Bob wins the duel this time. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Berger. Haaland. Nice looking ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. And here's Haaland.
Timber.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Sorloth looking to run onto it. Bob crosses it in. Now it's Gakpo. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been repelled. That's the throw. Cleared away. And that's a good ball. And it's Reinders. And here's Depay.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And here's Haaland, takes a shot! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Gakpo. Memphis Depay. Out towards the flank. Played into the middle. He'll try to keep this alive. Pinged towards the front line. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. And that's aimed into the middle. And out it comes again. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. And here's Haaland. Nice interception, well timed. Gravenberg. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Marlon. He has found a way through. Simons. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Gakpo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hato shifted upfield. Ryerson. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Crunching tackle. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And it's Gravenberg. Gakpo. Gakpo has it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Timber. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bob. Haaland. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Berger. Solot. Gravenberg, forwards and with intent. Well, they could break here. He is through here. And the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gravenberg. Marlon succumbs to the pressure. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Timber. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Gakpo. And a chance! Tries to get it clear. Now it's Gakpo. Over to the left. Oh, that's well done, really robust. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, sweet feet. Reinders. Oh, he's got space here. Østigard gets it clear. So, what can they make of this? Calmly anticipates. Gravenberg. Xavi Simons. Reinders. Now it's Marlon. Moved on forwards. Now it's Haaland. Bob. He's in a great position. Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. Xavi Simons. And it's Reinders. Oh, he's fouled him there. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Marlon. He's in a good... It's Memphis Depay! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Memphis Depay plays it short. There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And claimed it back swiftly. Gakpo, he's got away. Stefan de Vrij. Oostigard gets over and intercepts. Reinders. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Solot. Cross goes in there. Oh, he's found, and he shoots! Goal, Norway!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Norway are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He is through here. Memphis Depay. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bob. And here's Solot. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Hato. And they win it back again. Gakpo. Hato picks it up now. Gravenberch. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found the way through. Now that's well seen too. De Vrij aim forwards. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Depay. Simons. Shot a goal! Throw it. Timber's cross. Hato makes the interception. Xavi Simons. Haaland. Solot. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruggen claims it, and the danger passes. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been...
That gets things going for the second half.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gravenberch. And here's Gakpo. Gravenberch. Time and again they are repelled. Chance here to counter, and it's played forward. Now it's Haaland. Xavi Simons, and it's Memphis Depay. Marlon. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Gakpo with the cross.
Norway, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Stefan de Vrij. Gravenberg. Van Dijk shifted upfield. He's found a way through. Timber. He's shifting through the gears here. Memphis Depay! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
The Netherlands grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
No, not quite.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Gravenberg. Haaland! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Norway go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gravenberg. Gravenberg played out to the left flank. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Clears it away. He is just caressing the ball. Big chance! Berger gently done. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Reinders has got himself a free kick. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's going to go a long way. Memphis Depay being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much.
Takes a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Out to the right. Muscular approach does pay off here. Played back in. Xavi Simons, forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Proves too strong. Stefan de Vrij. Reinders. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Gakpo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's managed to get free. Haaland. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good play. And it's Berger. Berger, aim forwards. And Dijk pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to clear it. Timber. Now it's Simons. And he's heaved it away. Reinders. And here's Depay. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Memphis Depay! That has been knocked clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Moved on forwards. Succumbs to the pressure.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Marlon. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that was very necessary. Marlon. Ustigard, aim forwards. That looks a good ball through. That's Solot. Solot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Van Dijk. Stefan de Vrij. Out for a throw. Reinders. Stefan de Vrij. Timber, who's set up one goal so far. Marlen. The Netherlands couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Marlen. And here's Depay. Simons. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Spread out to the left, and here's the chance to counter. Very nicely done. Marlen. Xavi Simons. Hato, gently done. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Xavi Simons. Driven forward. Haaland chasing after it. Gets it away. Norway have reclaimed it. It is quite a run he's making here. Gravenberg. Hato. That's really well manoeuvred. Gravenberg. Xavi Simons. And it's played forward. Clearly not happy with that. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Xavi Simons. And here's Depay.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And the shots!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Timber. Van Dijk. Xavi Simons. On time, excellent interception. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it.
Norway clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Decent chance! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Gravenberg. Reinders. Van Dijk. Hato. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Simons. Can he latch on to this?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Haaland. He can get that clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Xavi Simons aim forwards.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's It's Marlon. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That is lovely. And here's Gakpo. Van der Ven. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Østigard. Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear.
Norway can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's there to get it away. Gravenberg. Oh, easy pickings there. Berger. Berger, forwards and with intent.
The Netherlands really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Marlen. Xavi Simons. Gravenberg. Gravenberg! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Gravenberg really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And here's Depay. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And it's Gravenberg. Gravenberg played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Koop Miners clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The Netherlands making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing.
Oh, what a climb! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Norway really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That is a brilliant interception. What a throw in. Ball. And he cuts out the supply. Quinton Timber. Gravenberg. Van der Ven. Gravenberg. Van der Ven. Koop Miners. Van der Ven. The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that will be the final act. The Netherlands can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. against an opponent prepared.